Now then, there's a great deal spoken of about Madeleine McCann, a young 3-year-old, whom we are told, as per usual, went missing. Or rather, was abducted. Yes, indeed, she went missing because she's not there anymore. But we're constantly told, right, that she was abducted. And it's like dripping water. Drip, 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 drip. Abduction, 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 abduction. There's no evidence of the child being abducted. None whatsoever. Nobody to date, with all their expertise, has ever brought to the table that this child was abducted. So why go on, as the media and government do, in saying she was abducted? Why? What are they covering up? Well, we know the government is heavily involved in child buggery, child rape, adultery, Miss Whiplash, stealing money, stealing treasury money, pigs in troughs. Now then, we have here April 30th 2007. Okay, this article I've just printed out because I can't quite make it out on here. It's a page created by CEOP on April 30th, days before Madeleine disappeared from time. Okay, this is what they put up, and it is connected to Madeleine McCann. I just printed this out for more clarity, and it's not quite even as clarity, but however, the article states that Madeleine McCann had gone missing. Well, hang on a minute, she went missing in May. This is April 30th. And of course it would have taken a day, at least, to have put this article together, and to have it been reported as well. Okay, to be reported and then put the article together would have at least taken a day, a few hours. Okay, but this is on the 30th of April. Now she doesn't go missing till May. It's to download, that's the first words, a copy of the Madeleine McCann campaign poster. Campaign poster something. Please click here. That's what that says. That's what that says. To download a copy of the Madeleine McCann campaign poster, please click here. Okay. I'm not going to even try the next. But the campaign poster, well, she's not missing now. She hasn't gone missing yet. And whatever excuse this CEOP can come up with, I'm sorry, but it is not justifiable. There is no excuse. Think about it this way. In plain, reasonable, sane, everyday terms. You've got a child, you're on holiday. Alright? On the 30th of April, say, your child is still there with you. 1st of May, 3rd, up to the 3rd of May. Okay. Your child's still with you. You're not gone missing. Now, if you come to this page here, and you log on, and you see your child is piggy missing, you go, what the hey? Hang on a minute. And then all of a sudden your child goes missing. So what are you going to say? You're saying, oh, Piggy, hey man, what the hell's going on here? Who has proposed this? Who has planned it? You see, this here is telling everybody one way that it was a planned abduction, if you like, for want of a better word. Because this is saying she is going to be, but in the context that she has been taken. Okay? That's one. The other one is more to the realism than the rhetoric, and that is that Madeleine McCann went missing on the day of the 29th of April 2007. It was communicated to government, and I believe it was Robert Murat. Yep, Robert Murat flew out on the 29th from England. Why should he fly out and meet the McCanns, okay, and to back the McCanns up if the child has not yet gone missing until May? You tell me that. How did this memorial, as it were, is it a campaign rather, put it in, how did this campaign come to be specific upon this child out of millions of children in this big country of ours? How did this? Oh, they may say, oh, well, this was accidentally released, CEOP may say. But hang on a minute. Accidentally released, but how did you know the information in the first place before it actually happened? Before the event happened? Have you got a crystal ball? How did you know? Now then, we've come across this time and time and time and time and time again. These buggers with these fake events, how often have we found material on the internet saying such and such has died, such and such memorial, before the actual event has taken place? This was accidentally released. Some bugger pressed the wrong pigging button and it was released on the 30th of April. This was not supposed to be released until the child had actually died. They got everything in preparation. I believe on the 29th, it is speaking, the information that is put out in the media is speaking that this child disappeared on 29th. The last picture of her in that sexual pose, there was in actual fact 3 sexual poses, and one of her by the poolside. And let us go slightly pigging further here, alright? These perverts, these absolute brats of hell, would have seen, and I believe it was deliberate, to put one against another. A child, an innocent sweet child, by the pool, with her hat on, dressed as she was in the sexual poses, alright, to attract the appetite, as it were, to feed the appetite rather, of these, well, goes beyond words. Here is an innocent child, and here is a child more mature, makeup on, and either the mother or somebody else, it's certainly not a professional job, has made her up and put a set of beads on her. Later on that day, because in the early part of the day she was dressed in a pink top, and later on she was made up by somebody, unprofessionally made up, commonly made up, alright, and was in the same dress. Now the thing about that is that the mother said, well, you know, Madeleine just raided my makeup box and put this on. No, she picking didn't. That's a lie. How do we know it's a lie? Because common picking sense says it's a lie. History says it's a lie. Practicality says it's a lie. Reason says it's a lie. You know and I know. A child, a young girl, 3 years of age, raids mummy's box. What the pig hell's going to happen? Eh? What is going to pig happen? Eh? Chief running water, that's what's going to pig happen without the pigging feathers. Chief running water. There'd be pigging makeup all over the pigging face. Get the fingers in there. Eh? Boy, yuck. Eddie Izzard gone mad. It'll be everywhere. And it'll be all over pigging clothes, the lot. Eh? And the mother would take her by the hand and say, oh my God, come on, take you to the bathroom, get this pigging lot off. Look at it. And there was a sense that there's been powder put on the face, maybe even a light foundation, to smooth out the face even more. And then of course some person has put the child in a sexual pose 3 times. This is a child of 3, supposedly. 3 times. And of course the sweet innocence at the pool. Just as an awful lot of these child buggers like to see it. I really wish to chop the... We need to get on to these beggars. Chop the pigging hands off. And hang the buggers up from... near East lamppost. We'll never stop these fiends, but we can certainly cut down their pigging number. But the government won't do anything about it, because the government is into child buggery. And the government ran to cover up this act. And of course, as we see with CEOP, the child was pronounced missing days before she was declared, publicly declared, missing. And is it any wonder that the parents kept close and didn't answer, I believe it's about 48 questions, personal questions about the child, and why the parents were so unemotional over it. They had time over those days to settle the fact that the child had gone. Wasn't kidnapped. There's no facts to say that the child was kidnapped, abducted. There's no facts whatsoever. Only the media are saying that, and the McCanns are saying that, and government are saying that. And we know that the source of all this lies and delusion, we shouldn't trust. All we know is a fact is the child has gone missing. Presumed dead. Missing is evident. It's amazing, isn't it, how government officials and those close to government sought to cover up this story. We'd love to know what's going on. You see, if it was you or I and it was our child had gone missing. Simply gone missing. Like thousands of children every year in this country and in other countries. Does the government step in? Does a high official, say, or Gordon Brown for that matter, come knocking at your door and saying, how can I help you? How can I help you, love? Huh? Do you like the child I'm with? It's not my child, is it? Oh no. I'm in a state of mourning. I'm in trauma. I'm beside myself. Where's my loved one gone? Not the McCanns. And they get the top officials of the government. That speaks for itself. Ipso facto locio, the thing speaks for itself. There is an association that we would not have with a child buggering government. Somebody's hiding something. And this page is put up days before the public proclamation that a child has gone. To download a copy of the Madeleine McCann campaign poster, please click here. Just check to see if I can really make out something else. 4. Right, I see. Right, I see. So basically what I can see from this, I've just printed this out to get more clarity. This paragraph, and this paragraph appear to be in different languages. It's the same as this, but this is in English. These are in different languages. To click here to get down to a poster. Now, I believe that this page has gone missing as usual. Alright, has been taken down. As we say, I mean, Sandy Hook started this buggering lot off, I think. With persons dead when they're not dead. The incident hadn't actually taken place. The Building 7 in the Twin Towers. That Operation Gladio that was performed on various persons, murdering hundreds of people within two towers and upon the ground. And they're still dying of the effects of all the toxins that came out of those buildings. Building 7 was still standing behind that BBC reporter. But the BBC reporter said it has fallen, and it's still standing there. And then they declared, oh, it came from Reuters when they were challenged about this. Oh, it came from Reuters. Well, Mr. BBC, why did you challenge Reuters where they got the information from? How did they know it was going to come down? It was only small fires. A small fire couldn't do bugger all to a well-constructed building as that was. No, they didn't inquire. The building came down. So it'd all been scripted, you see, but some bugger had pressed the button and sent the sodding script out saying the tower's come down. Same here, somebody's clearly pressed the pigging wrong button, publish button, and the pigging published it, and then some bugger's come along and, oh my God, and he said, oh, hey, by gum, hang on a minute. We shouldn't have put this out. Who the hell's put this out? Oh, there'll be some pig in trouble here tonight, I can tell you. Hey? Because somebody's pointed out to them that this here, how come you have done this? You see, it wasn't understood at the beginning that this had been accidentally pushed out. It's only when a member of the public logged on and saw this, and saw the date, and said, hang on a minute, and contacted them, how can you have this and this? So they pulled it, immediately pulled it. But the problem was, with them, is that that person, and others no doubt, had already taken copies. And this is the thing we've got to bear in mind. If we have got factual evidence, clear factual evidence like this, we should make a copy, download it, make an absolute copy, because it's going to disappear. It's going to disappear. I've had stuff that's been on the pigging media here, and I've put videos up showing clearly that this is a hoax because of this specific fact. That material has gone. I've kept a copy. It's gone. It's been pulled. It's been pulled. Now, whether or not this gets pulled, That's another matter. A lot of my videos get pulled because they are to the point. And I've got a stalker. I call him a stalker, a pervert. He goes around trying to pervert the course of justice, trample underfoot the truth. And he keeps attacking me, and I don't care. I don't care. The more he attacks, the more he confirms that we're right. Otherwise he'd leave alone. Oh well, that's why.